Tell us a little bit about the accessibility walk last week on campus.
So, about 5 years ago, SGA used to do these accessibility walks around campus. They'd go around and check the different facilities meant for disabled students, make sure they were in good working order, and anything that wasn't working, they would take a note of it and pass it on to facilities, and basically do kind of a tracker to see how long it would take for them to get fixed. I heard about this through UMBC Progressive meeting, and decided to pass it to basically to bring that program back. So I organized one, worked with another student, and organized a walk, and we kind of just picked this program back up.
And what were some of the things you guys saw when you were out on the walk last week?
Well, I mean, generally speaking, things were pretty good. I actually happened to have a blind student with me, so it was really helpful to kind of point out some of the things that should be addressed or need to be addressed by the school. One of the things we saw, for example, where there were some cabinets that were hung on the wall over in Sherman. Actually, I think their cabinets kind of started about 4 or 5 feet off the ground, and they stuck out about 2 feet. Which, as you'd imagine, someone for a blind student, that kind of creates a little bit of a hazard, something that can be run into. Or one of the other things we saw also in Sherman were some of the doors had a bar in the middle of the doorway, which would make it a challenge for a student who was in a wheelchair or trying to negotiate through there. So just kind of things like that we discovered and pointed out.
And what was some of the feedback from some of the students who were involved with this program? It was something that they enjoyed doing, something that they want to do a little bit more of?
Yeah, actually, the response from the students who participated was overwhelmingly positive. It was interesting to see all our facilities in a different light. It's easy. Many of us go through these buildings and kind of go around campus, not really taking into account some of the things that some other students have to, they kind of confront and deal with on a daily basis. So it was very awesome, and it was really, really neat to see the school, I guess almost in a weird way, through the eyes of, for example, a blind student, if that makes any sense. So it was a very revelatory experience. Something that I know that many people are going to come back out and do when we do it again in the spring.
And is there anything else you wanted to add to that?
I would say only that the schools, I think the school has done an okay job addressing some of the issues with some disabled students. But there are many other things that the school could do in order to make the experience for them, I guess, to improve the experience for them. And I hope that over time, as the school does, works on the facilities here, builds new things or rehabs certain things, that they take our disabled students into account.
Awesome.